What up, players? Wolfboss Tay up in this mud. Welcome to part 2 of my unboxing the Thunderwolf Cavalry for Warhammer 40,000, the Space Wolves army. I built all of them up, so I'm going to show you what I've got, what I used from other kits, and what I've got left on the sprues, which are going to go into bits boxes. And especially with Space Wolves, there's so much extra great bits. It's really good. So here's my first guy here. I decided for all of them that I'm going to use mechanical legs. So if any of them have mechanical legs or head options, that was the way I went. Like, look at this poor doggy. He's got some metal work in his jaw, some bionics there. And I decided to do a Thunder Hammer and Storm Shield. Seemed to be the most popular build. I gave him some charms around his neck in case I want to do a saga for him, make him a Wolf Lord. Or if not, it just looks really cool. And that's the head that comes with the pack. Now what you'll notice for all of them is that I am actually using torsos from the Space Marine Tactical Squad, or the Space Marines that come in the Space Marine Battle Force. And that's because there is so much Space Wolfy action going on that there really is no need to use a Space Wolf torso. Like, there's everything else just screams Space Wolves, from the legs to, you know, the I even use regular Tactical Marine backpacks, and that way I have extra bits of torsos and backpacks for later. So more bits for me, you know. All of the Thunderwolf Cavalry are armed with bolt pistols, which is why I put that there, and close combat weapons. Unfortunately, there's only one bolt pistol in a holster in the Thunderwolf kit. Most of them are bolt pistols that are out and grasped in hands, so that's too bad you only get one that you can put in a holster. But there's guy number one. His name is Bjorn Blargensen. So there's Bjorn Blargensen. Here's number two. You might have seen him. He's got the Warp Talon Wolf Claw there. Freddy Krueger Power Fist looking Wolf Claw, really awesome. And he's got a Space Wolf bionic leg, which is really cool. And I think I used I think this was the one from the Thunderwolf kit. Some of the pieces I used from the Space Wolf pack set, which I'm not sure if this is the head from it. I think this might be, no, this was from the Space Wolf Thunderwolf kit. And this is I think somebody asked about it. This is a piece that is included in the Space Wolf Thunderwolf kit. It's a Thousand Suns head all ripped up and torn up and cut at an angle, so you can just glue it to the base like this and it sticks up at this angle. So I thought it would be a nice little decorative piece there. So that's Fjorge Bargensen. So Bjorn Blargensen, Fjorge Bargensen. This is George Harrison. Alright, so he's the third guy. I used there's only one Thunder Hammer in the kit, so this is from the Space Wolves pack, the Space Wolf pack kit. And I believe, and I also used a robot arm for the wolf on this one. And I believe the head too is from the Space Wolves pack kit. I decided to try to look for guys that were older and more venerable looking, so I thought this guy was really good. Storm Shield again. So I've got two Thunder Hammer Storm Shield guys right here, and one guy with a Wolf Claw and Power Fist. I heard if you give this guy the Wolf Claw and the Power Fist, if you give him Saga of the Bear, he's pretty durable, reliable, and you can either punch people with the Power Fist or chop up infantry. So you can either attack vehicles or infantry and do pretty good. Then you've got these two guys with Thunder Hammer Storm Shield, and if I can get a couple more, I'll just arm them up with Bolt Pistol and Chainsword and just have them taking wounds, which is a tactic I learned from Great Jojo Man's comments. So thank you for that, mate. Very much appreciated. So now let's look at the three sprues and what we've got left. You have options for most of their legs. So here's a leg and here's a foot that matches it. Okay, so if you use Tactical Squad torsos, then you get all of these torsos, which can be combined with the back pieces of a Tactical Squad to make really awesome torso pieces for your Space Wolf infantry, tactical squads, and whatnot. You also get, I decided not to use this piece, didn't know where to put it. Here's an extra Space Wolfy shoulder plate, Space Wolf backpacks, and another storm shield right there. Also, this Force Axe, as awesome as it is, I decided not to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4 heads, some more decorative pieces for the base. You've got 2 skulls here, and ooh, what is that? Let's zoom in closer and see what the heck this is. Oh, spent bolter shells. Sweet, sweet. Right on, right on. Hand grasping a chainsword there. This is a piece for the Space Wolf you put in the mouth of the Thunderwolf for the other optional head. So you've got chainsword, 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 bolt pistol, plasma pistol, bolt pistol. Here's the alternate head I decided not to use, so you can glue this piece inside there. It'll look like a full Thunderwolf head with ears and a tongue, and then you can maybe use it to decorate, like put it on a dreadnought and green stuff some fur around it to make it look like a giant Thunderwolf pelt or something like that. So, options. Lots of options. The last brew here is a holstered bolter, which I decided not to put on my guy because I think you have to pay, or I don't know if it's an option to use a bolter. I think it's close combat weapon and bolt pistol, so I don't have the Space Wolves Codex just yet, so that's not an option for me. A Space Wolf embossed shoulder pad, which is really cool. Another blank one. Here's a cool little serval skull guy right there. Can attach to something else. I decided to save him for something else. Another wolf paw, like a hand right there to put onto any leftover arms. Here's another wolf leg. Here's another necklace if you want to add it to another character or another Space Marine. I think I'm going to put it onto an infantry. There's so much other bits that you can use for other things. Space Wolf holding a bolter, Space Wolf holding a bolter, and arms. So yeah, there you go. Lots of extra bits that are really, really great, especially if you bash and combine to let them be holding or armed with other pieces. You know what I mean? And really great models, really great kit. It's just so expensive that if you can trade or get these at a discount, that is definitely the way to go. But I mean, just look at this dynamic sculpt. Each of these wolves are built to look like they're doing something different. So this guy's leaping forward, about to maul somebody. The others are like, one of them, this guy is skulking around, kind of taking his time and scoping out his prey. And this guy is just running forward, full pelt. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the series of Space Wolf unboxings. I'm going to be doing, the plan is, for me, my next couple of videos, I know I've got a whole bunch of stuff in the works, but I'm going to be doing a how to paint ginger beards using the new Citadel color paints. So stay tuned for that. I've got a Rune Priest, a Space Wolf Rune Priest that I've been painting up as a test model, so that when I get to this model, I kind of can get through it a little bit quicker. And we'll be painting up his beard, hopefully sometime tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the models. I'm interested to know what Space Wolf players out there think, or prospective Space Wolf players out there think. And thanks for watching. Latest, players!